Good morning and welcome to Monday Morning Coffee. I have coffee and I hope you have yours too. And sit back, relax, let us chat a little while. Man, do I got a lot to tell you today. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you about my weekend. I hope your weekend was a lot better than this one. Friday, day after the 4th of July, my friend came here from Mississippi who I went to school with, and one of the things that we used to do on the weekends was go to Waffle House and have coffee and just sit and relax and stuff. And so we had planned on doing that Friday night at a reasonable hour of the night, but she unexpectedly got more family in, and we couldn't go until like 11 o'clock at night. But we did, and I met her there, and she was so lovely. She said, "Come on, my treat, let's go." So we went to Waffle House. I wound up getting home about 1:30 in the morning. Well, just as I had gotten settled, it was probably about 2, we heard this great big explosion. I mean, it was like bam, bam, and it sounded like it was right outside my door. And I thought, oh man, kids have been, 4th of July, they got fireworks left over. Somebody blew up fireworks, right? And so everybody's on the phone dialing 911 to call the police over here. And, I just didn't think much about it. And so then my dogs got all upset and everything. And I said, well, I better run them out right quick. And I looked out the door, there was nobody there. So I go to take my dogs out after all this was over with, and I was coming back in, I looked at my door. Somebody looked like took a sledgehammer to my door. The explosion sound that we heard was somebody actually trying to break in my door. And I thought, well, doesn't that make me feel all comforting to know? Thank God, the guy who was watching out over me, they did not get in. So we had to call the police back, and they do a big incident report and everything like that. I only know the people that live in my building and a few other people that live in the complex, and we were all bumfuddled. I mean, nobody knows why anybody would do that. We've not had any problems. I have never felt scared in this apartment since day one that I moved in. And when I first moved in, I was one of the only 3 people living in this entire building. So I've just never felt uncomfortable. Well, I kind of do now, but so that was scary in and of itself. And I thought, well, I don't know what they were doing. And so it's done, whatever. I did sleep with my handgun beside my bed, I'm not going to lie. So Saturday night, about 1:30, I hear this at my door. Now this time the dogs barked. The other night they didn't bark because they thought it was fireworks and my dogs were scared of the fireworks. All they did was try to crawl up under me in the bed Friday night, but this time they barked because they heard somebody twisting the handle on the door and messing with the door. So, I'm about tired of this, and as scared as I am, I'm had one hand on the phone calling 911, and the other hand on my handgun, not going to lie, and I'm going to the door. I'm like, no, I'm not going to be trapped in my own home, like this. I'm just not going to be afraid. And I told the people that I was armed, and if they came through this door, they were going to meet their maker. And so I don't know what is going on with these guys, but they didn't leave. So the police were coming. The operator said, back away from the door. The police are in your parking lot now. They're coming up the sidewalk. And so about that time, I heard all these kids running, or whoever it was. I say kids because anybody under 40 is a kid to me. Running down the back steps. And I flipped my porch light on. And so I could kind of illuminate things for the police officers. But they disappeared over into the next apartment complex and they didn't catch them. So we don't know exactly why they have targeted my apartment, except it's the most accessible. Like when you come through a breezeway, if you look to the left, there's my apartment on the end, and right, there's another apartment on the end. But the other apartment, they know that there's a couple in there, so they know there's a man in there, and they know that I'm by myself. And so, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but the police put me on a check watch, and so they're coming through here every night between 12 and 3 in the morning or whatever to walk the complex. So I was talking to my neighbor next door, a lovely little Spanish couple. They're so sweet. And he works third shift. And he said, you know, a couple weeks ago I had a problem with my car. This group of guys were trying to get into my car, and they didn't do it, but they messed up my door handle, and I had to get it fixed. And so he described to me, he said he works third shift, and when he gets off in the morning, he usually gets home about 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. And he said there's always these 4 guys walking through our complex. They come up through another building, through our building, and out the stairs by my bedroom window, and go across to the next apartment complex. So they live over there. And so we're having a feeling that that might be who the culprits are. They're not really trying to get in anything or whatever. They're just trying to scare somebody. Well, it worked. But he was able to give us a description of them. And so hopefully they're going to check that out. But that was my weekend. Needless to say, I did not get a whole lot of sleep this weekend. I slept with one eye open. And that's never a good thing, you know. So I didn't get a lot done. Didn't get a lot of sleep done. I played my little game that I play on my tablet a lot in the wee hours of the morning because I didn't want to go to sleep until that golden hour passed, you know, that they usually come through. So anyway, that was my weekend. Now, I hope yours was a lot better in comparison. And I hope that it's done and over with now. I've got to go to the police department in a little while to pick up a incident report to take to my complex over there, to the office, because I don't want to have to pay for a door for something I didn't do. And talk to them about security stuff. I'm hoping that they'll put cameras up in our hallway after this, so we'll see. And this really is not a bad neighborhood. This is a really good neighborhood. And we have some very expensive homes in this neighborhood, and, you know, it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in anymore. If somebody wants to start trouble, they will. So, what's going on this week then? Later on today, I will have a video out of my journal, my at the beach journal. I'm going to catch you guys up. It's just really hard to film every day while I'm doing it, so I did do some, and I'm going to share that later on with you today. Tomorrow, I have a little bit of a different Dollar Tree video from you that I've been doing. We're going to get a Dollar Tree, and somebody asked me if I would redo the video for hurricane preparedness. So I'm going to try to do that. And also how to pack a beach bag from the Dollar Tree. And, well, that'll be a separate video, but we're going to do that for Dollar Tree Tuesday this week. Then Wednesday, I have a video coming out from my essential oils, and I have a great giveaway going to be going on in that video, so you don't want to miss that. And Thursday, I will have a card design Thursday, and Thursday night we will be live. Yay! I missed all of you guys Thursday, but realizing it was 4th of July, and I just didn't really want to go live, and with everybody not even being here and whatever. And so, but this Thursday we will have Thursday Night Live. Yay. And then on Friday, I don't know if I'll have a recipe or not, because over on my other channel, hashtag my keto journey, I am doing a recipe a day over there. So if you want to catch my meal planning, which went up at 2 o'clock this morning, because I'm telling you guys, I didn't sleep. And then I have my first recipe over there. It's griddle. You know, you didn't hear me say that. But anyway, it's a breakfast sandwich recipe. And then my meal planning and grocery haul for the week. And actually, it's about 2, maybe 3 weeks of grocery haul. But anyway, hop over there and check that. I'll leave the links below in the description box to that channel. If you're not going over there and check it out, please help me grow this channel just like you've helped me grow this one. And I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help YouTube notice my channel a little bit more. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Oh, and don't forget, I do daily devotions every day. I don't know why I forgot that this morning. I'm telling you, my nerves are really kind of rattled. Anyway. Alright guys, I'm going to let you get on with your day, and I will see you all later on this afternoon with my Hopes Journal, and tomorrow morning for another daily devotion. God bless. Bye.